Okay, so I'm working on my Bridgestone Kabuki road bike. I had some issues with the stem shifter because both of them, when I would ride, eventually it would like start lifting up. This one does it when I'm riding a little bit. The right one's fixed. I decided, let's make a video out of it. Maybe it'll help someone out who had an issue, because I'd taken this bolt out and there's a spring inside and it shot everything out. So I had taken some time to figure it out. And since I fixed it on the other side, why not fix this side as well? So I took the bolt out. I'm kind of making sure this won't shoot out like the other one did. Looks like it's fine. So let's see here. The other side didn't have a washer after the screw, but this one does. So maybe it was fixed before and someone didn't completely put all the parts together. So screw feels like a nylon washer. The bolt. So this cap right here, it can be removed. So I'm getting a flathead. There we go. Let's make it loose. Alright, I'm taking the bolt off. So it looks like, a nut, washer, the red nylon. So it looks like I had it accurate then on the other side. Taking about 2 or 3 tries to get it right. I actually put marine grease inside to keep everything functioning. The other side was completely dry. Looks like this one has some grease on it, but I'll put more. So there we go. To hold the red washer and the nylon washer and the metal washer together so it doesn't explode. I'm not a bike expert, but I like to tinker around. So there we go. Bolt. See, this is what happened last time. Popped it out and exploded. So we got, a nut. Took the nut out. Washer. Red cap. So this one has the flat side facing you, and the other side has a texture to it. That goes in. So far I did it accurately. When I put it back, looks like an aluminum or tin washer. And the gears that make the clickety click sound, and it holds the gear. So there's 2 parts of this and the spring. And there should be a white nylon washer in there, which I'm not going to take out. So, it came out. So this is the flat side towards you. And this should match with the indentations in the inside. And this actually is from the middle. So it's supposed to be like inside, like so. So I'm gonna take the spring out. I'm actually gonna just put marine grease all over the springs to hopefully keep it from being rusted in the future, or develop rust in the future, and just make sure all the mechanics will not develop any kind of seizing of any kind. So carefully pop this out if I could. Go. It's kind of tight, so I'm not going to do too much, just enough to get by. I don't want to take the whole shift cable out since I'm being lazy right now. There we go. So making sure it's all lined on there. Cool. And these have a slight angle to it. They're not 90 degrees, actually has a slight angle. So there. Put a little marine grease on the nylon washer. Stick that in there. The tricky part is trying to put it back, to be honest. Of course. So the spring, and grease on that. There we go. Putting grease on this. So let's say like, oh no, which one was it again? Just the side with the with the little side teeth or whatever it's called right there, indentations. Goes in first. And they appear to be the same size, so there's no exact specific place you're supposed to be putting in. It just goes in. So if everything goes in properly, it'll slide right in easily. Like so. I'll put a little more. Whoop, spring came out. Yeah, so this stem shifter is from 1972, 74, in between there. So this hasn't been looked at for a long time. And I really don't want to spend money on buying a new one or another used one. Since this one is mechanically good, it just needs to be greased up, I think. So this is just a bunch of playing with for a while until you get it in there right, because you want to be able to push it all the way in as far as you can, and it's not all the way there. Sometimes you just gotta play with it. Yeah, sometimes it just go in. Almost. There it is. There we go. So you want to be able to push it in there. Hopefully my hair or my head was in the way. So I should be able to go in. And I like to leave my thumb in there. So. What did I say? Oh yeah. Have an issue picking up tin foil washer, so the dirty side facing the metal part. That's obvious. There we go. Hopefully I can do this accurately. I mean, first try without. Oh, see, the slightest movement, it makes it difficult to put back in. There we go, got it. Oh yeah. And you want to avoid bending this foil too much, because that would not be cool. So I'm putting a little grease on there that's left over on my gloves. Let's put a little more. So, like I said, oh, my thumb's hurting. It's trickier here. Ah, my hand's cramping up. There we go. Just gonna play with it for a little bit. Just a little bit of residue red residue from the device. Oh gosh, my thumb. I don't know why. Okay, a little grease on that. I don't know what is up with my thumb. It's being retarded right now. I just want to cramp up for some reason. So, so far so good. I'm using a gator grip. So put it in there flat and flush. Tighten it slowly. So you'll notice too, when the more you tighten this, the stiffer this gets, and the tighter it gets, the less it'll rise up. So I put the marine grease in there to help keep the components from being seized, and to have it be able to, you know, slide up and down without other parts shifting so much or unlocking and being tight, which I had an issue because when I put it together, I didn't put marine grease in. It would still rise up, and I realized, oh, I should just put marine grease in. It worked, so you saw that kind of went up a little bit. Obviously, the thing with stem shifters is when you ride, it'll calm down on the rising up. Eventually, it'll go to its right gear. So right now, it's kind of fighting it because it's not shifting. So it's fine right now. There we go. A little more stuff. I like it. There we go. I'm not making it too tight, but there it is. Maybe just one more. And it's nice and flush. There we go. Put some right here. Fuck it, right there. So I'm just gonna play with it for a while and tighten it more and more. There we go. Just a lot tighter than before I fixed this and greased it. At least now I'm confident it won't just shift back up when I'm riding, which was annoying because I was riding up a hill and the right side kept going up and the left side as well, but the right side would just whoop. But now that's tight, it won't really go anywhere. It's stuck. And I really thought that I had to buy new derailleurs, but it was just the stem shifters. They need to be greased up and tightened. Okay, I think that's as far as I go. I'll put a little grease on here because the rubber cap does not move. I need a rubber cap right here. It has the same indentations as the bolt in the underside, so at least the marine grease, which is waterproof, will also keep it from moving the bolt when it's being shifted numerous times. So this is right here. Let's see. Yep. This would be the underside. So putting grease on there. Grease there. A whole lot of it. Hopefully I don't have to open it again, so stick it there and it should be flush. Not flush, take it out. Okay, here we go. Stick some in there. And then this side, I don't exactly want it to rust or whatever. I don't want to buy a whole new set just for this one little piece, you know. So, put a little layer of marine grease on that. Oh yeah, baby. Baby loves to be greased up. Oh damn. There we go. And there's actually a little notch right there, little gap right there. You want to align that with a little notch on the rubber washer. There it is. Boom. See? Yeah. Grease it, baby. Oh damn. Yeah, nice and lubed. You like that? Oh. Looks like this didn't have anti-seize glue, but I'm just gonna put marine grease because I don't want it gripping anywhere. I want it to slide while it's shifting on the rubber washer on the screw. Don't want it seizing up. Screw in there. There we go. There we go, man. Stick that in there. Put the screw in. So, the idea why I greased everything, because the first time I put this together, or second time also, there was no grease, and when I screwed this in, it was tightening the inside, and it was, when I was shifting it, there was no grease, so when I was shifting left, it was loosening the bolt inside. And then what happened again was when I was like, what's going on with this? I took it apart. When I loosened this up, it was loosening the bolt inside, and yet again it went too close to exploding my face again. Like, not in the face. But yeah, now there we go. I don't think it's supposed to be too tight, because I think if you make it too tight, you'll probably rip the heck out of that thing. So, well, there we go. Nice. It's all serviced, I guess, if that's what you call it. Nice lubed. Marine grease, thicker, waterproof, better. I wouldn't use lubricant like oils because they eventually dry up a lot quicker. Yeah, so marine grease is awesome. There he has it. Sorry, long ass video just for that, but hopefully it helps someone out. If anyone's curious, called the Shimano Stem shifter. So yeah, it's my Kabuki bike. Oh damn, that's sick. Alright, have a nice day.